Broadcast. The broadcast is now starting. All
Morning,
attendees are
guys.
in listen-only
Very
mode.
good morning, fellas. Albert, Anthony, good morning. Deepak, good morning. Perry, Marco, thank you, Albert. Guys, very good morning. Today is Paul, good morning. Kieran, good morning. Today is April 13th. It is Thursday, and we are 30 minutes. Jacques, good morning. We are 30 minutes away from PPI, and the market is moving lower ahead of PPI. Yesterday's CPI numbers were not that bad. Nolan, good morning. I thought CPI was actually fairly decent, although next month I suspect it will be higher simply because oil is continuing to rise. It looks like oil probably matriculates up near 85 to 87. So that'll factor in, next month. We had a fairly decent sell yesterday. Morning, Patrick. Toward noonish or so, we bounced back to break even-ish after having been up in the morning. And then in the afternoon session, we had both an ECB speaker who said that highly likely they will continue to raise rates aggressively. In addition, we had FOMC minutes yesterday, and those minutes showed that while some members had considered pausing, they still went along with the raise. In addition, there is now verbiage in the FOMC minutes that the Fed is projecting, due to potential bank failures, I guess you could call it a light recession. That's all it took. Market sold off aggressively the rest of the day, held no support areas on the way down. And for those that are interested, once again, we had, even given CPI, very light volume. Yesterday at 10:30, which would be an hour into the open, and of course Europe still trading, we were 20% below our average monthly daily volume. I have no answer for where the volume is. I just don't. I have no answer. I don't know why volume has dwindled now through CPI. Today, PPI, for those of you that are interested in doing a burn one to earn one, we'll of course be able to do that again at 8:30. And then of course, earnings start tomorrow in earnest. Yeah, I do think banks must be slowing their trading, no? Hedge fund, everybody, gotta be. I mean, the institutions control the market. Randy said the big brokers are pushing bonds at 40% and stocks at 60. I mean, it's hard to argue with bonds, but be that as it may, unfortunately for us, we have to trade the markets we have. Safety. If we're going into a recession, you want to be in bonds, right? Something safe. Or if you're going to buy stocks, you probably want to be in stocks that pay a dividend, right? You surely don't want growth stocks, which will kill the NASDAQ, but who cares? I don't care what it does, up or down, but if in fact we're headed into a recession, and I think that, the smartest people in the business have been projecting a recession for quite some time. And, meanwhile, the Fed has refuted that. Soft landing. This from the same people that brought you transitory, right? That word, transitory. Inflation is transitory. So in any event, we trade the market we have, not the market we want. And with the lower volume, yesterday we saw it in the afternoon. I took several trades in the afternoon, and, price would hit a break, and with the lower volume, I mean, we would just ping right off of small areas of support where historically or normally we would just blow right through. I mean, we had a ton of sellers yesterday. and they couldn't, it would take 2 or 3 or 4 attempts to get through areas. And we'll probably see that again today. So, trade accordingly, guys. I won't change how I trade. I trade how I trade, but trade accordingly. First things first. ESBot took a single trade this morning. This was done at 6:10. By the way, my bots are off, ahead of the news. It's up $75. Crude took a short, did not get to target, but I closed that trade out when I shut my bots off at about 7:10. So up $40. Has neither gone to stop or target, but I did close that trade. NASDAQ for me did not take a trade, although it looks like it would have taken a nice, I don't have either of these trades. NASDAQ would have a winning trade. That's at 7:12. My bot was off. And then a really nice short here at 7:41. I don't have either of those. So my NASDAQ is at 0. YM is not taking a trade today. I think YM, we have obvious Dow components earnings tomorrow. So YM could be the big mover tomorrow. And gold ahead of CPI has not taken a trade. Again, my bots are currently off. So at the moment, we have a whopping green of $120 or so. Nothing. Good morning, Walter. In any event, let me shut this off. Get rid of Skype. Last thing I need is drain on my computer. Let me read the disclaimer. We'll look at the ES chart. Good morning, Raul. Very good morning to you. Welcome back. All right, fellas. U.S. government required disclaimer. Futures and options trading has large potential rewards, but also large potential risk. You must be aware of the risks and be willing to accept them in order to invest in the futures and options markets. Don't trade with money you can't afford to lose. This website is neither a solicitation nor an offer to buy or sell futures or options. No representation is being made that any account will or is likely to achieve profits or losses similar to those discussed on the website. Past performance of any trading system or methodology is not necessarily indicative of future results. CFTC Rule 4.41, hypothetical or simulated performance results have certain limitations. Unlike an actual performance record, simulated results do not represent actual trading. Since trades have not been executed, results may have under or overcompensated for the impact, if any, of certain market factors, such as lack of liquidity. Simulated trading programs in general are subject to the fact that they're designed with the benefit of hindsight. No representation is being made that any account will or is likely to achieve profits or losses similar to those shown. This presentation is for educational purposes only. The opinions expressed in this presentation are mine and mine alone. All trades presented should be considered hypothetical and should not be expected to be replicated in a live trading account. For those of you that may or may not know, this statement here is not required reading. This is a statement that is required reading if you are part of the NinjaTrader ecosystem. I am not part of the NinjaTrader ecosystem. I read it anyways. Lastly, past results are not indicative of future returns. The fact that I may or may not be in a trade does not lend more or less credence to any trade. Please trade according to your own accounts. Please trade according to your tolerance for risk. So today, April 13th. All right, guys, hang on one second. Hang on, fellas. All right, start with Brett. Got 3. Ed got 1. Keith got 2. Kieran got it 1. Paul got 1. Joe got 2. Eduardo got 2. Marco got 10. Another 10 bagger. He's got his 20 accounts in 2 days. Judd got 1. David got 1. Okay. There we go, fellas. All right. We got 10 today. Unless anybody's got one they didn't tell me. All right, fellas. Floyd got 1. Marcia got 1. All right, hang on, guys. Now they're coming in. All right. Barbara. Is there anybody else before I close this thing down? Anybody else? All right, 13 today. Okay. All right, guys, let me just hang on. All right, fellas. Guys, I'll be 1 minute. All right, bots are on. We're off. We're off. You're long NASDAQ here, guys, on this pullback. I would try a 16. If we get a pullback to 16, I would try a 16. Whoop. Wrong account. God dang it. I'll try a 16. Oh, well. Above 38, this is going to go hooey. There it is, above 38. Got to get above 42, maybe 44. Ton of buyers. Ton of buyers. Come on. Pop above 45 and keep going. We're at a pivot here, guys. Keep going. Keep going. All kinds of momentum. Damn it, that 16 would have been sweet. All right. Let him settle down here. Here comes the next breakout. We're going to 89. Nice job, Lori. You're very welcome. 89 should be, this was the breakout area, so that should be support. 89 is next, above the high. I'm going to try the long here. I rarely take breakouts. Got to push through this 44 again. All right, I tried the long here. Rarely do I take a breakout trade. And I got the wrong account on the screen. We get a clean 30 range candle through this 55. I'm targeting 89. $83 on the hourly. 83. So let's try 80. Try to get in 3 handles ahead of the resistance. We're into that resistance now, guys. Remember I told you, we've got resistance all through here now. If you guys want to take your risk off, go ahead. There are no sellers, 2,200 net buyers. Pulled back into basically support. Small sellers creeping in. All right, I'm flat. I'm flat. Still think we'll get that 89. No bot trades. ES is pulling back a bit. This is support right here, 46. I'm going to try this long again. 46 is support. Right here. Bounced off it again. Bounced off it again. Keeps trying to reload at 46. I don't like that we keep tapping it. Bounced again off 46. Come on, get up through 57. All right, we got a bot trade, NASDAQ. Come on, get through 57. 2,200 buyers. We're stuck right at this 57. There we go. Come on, 57 has to go, fellas. We'll get 65 quick. There we go. Another new day high should come. Another $500,000 on your trade. You want to take some risk off? Go ahead. Come on. $700 trade. $800 trade. $900 trade. $1,000 trade. We're at target. We're at target. Take at least one off. Sold one. 28,900 now net buyers. 84 is about as far as I think this thing can get, but we'll see. Got a $400 runner on the bot. You guys should be done and done. Done and done. 2 trades. This one's a big trade. First one was a nice trade. Next 10-minute bar in 27 seconds. 89 is where I think end of the line. I'm on the close. 17 seconds to the next 10-minute bar. Just past 2 more. Nice job, Lori. Get that out of here. I don't want to watch it. All right, here comes the new 10-minute bar. Got to push up here. It's holding support. All right, I'm flat. $2,000 on the day in this account. Everybody good? Where'd we stop? Where'd we stop, fellas? What did I tell you the problem area was? What did I tell you the problem? 80. Where'd we stop? 80. Okay. Now everybody take a break. Golf course is calling? All right. Go get that golf course. NASDAQ long on the bot again. Thank you, Amin. Another target. Let me get the break even on here, guys, because we're pushing rare air. All right, YM now long. All right, let me take a look at SPX and SPY. SPX looks like it wants 41.20, but I want to pull back. SPY 9.5 could be a problem. I want to pull back, guys, before I do anything else. I will be looking for a potential short on the NASDAQ, even with all this buying. Let me get rid of this. Holding support still. Support is now holding at 53 for a bounce. 600 sellers have crept in. I don't have the trade yet. 37 is the likely. 37 is the likely target on this pullback. 37. Maybe 22. Sold 1,000 back. We're still holding support, but there's a little bit of weakness here. Sellers are in. ES cannot. If ES gets above 35, you got, call it 36. You got 15 handles in it. Not this thing. Stupid thing. Waiting on a new bar, guys. They're buying some of the sells back. My opinion is we're going to get trend day up. ES floating below that 35 resistance level. NASDAQ at 10 o'clock, we'll take a look at a 30-minute bar. But 80 is our problem. Till we get through 80, no bueno. All right, we're going to pull back, I believe, here, guys. If I get a candle close below, we could get a small dip. We need to close this candle 3-minute bar below 48. It's going to be close, but I don't think it makes it. 40, maybe. Nope, not going to do it. Still holding support. This could flip here. Still holding that support line. Just be patient, guys. ES hasn't done anything. It's largely the NASDAQ. Holding the point of control. Got some sellers showing up again. This is the candle that I think gives us a potential short. Oh, still holding this damn support with small sellers. NASDAQ, let me go to, I'm sorry, ES, let me go to a smaller time frame. ES chopping around between that support zone and that resistance zone. Yeah, we bashed them. Two nice trades. It's a lot easier to trade when they move. Value area high is 72.50. Point of control is just below it. ES making a move, trying. I think ES will go too, but she's lagging. NASDAQ isn't giving me anything up here, guys. Too high for me to want to take a long. And I'm watching for the flip. We may not get one, but I'm not taking longs up here. Back up to 2,300 net buyers. All right. Just be patient. No need to be in a trade just for the sake of being in a trade. Well, the 5 minute is giving me a double top here right now at 72 quarter half, which is value area high. It's okay. I mean, value area high. 80 is going to be stiff resistance. It's former monthly. So we're going to have to get above monthly resistance, back test the 80, and then we go long. I hate breakout trades. Freaking hate them. I rarely take them. Gold looks like it's going again, fellas. Let me take a look at bonds and the dollar index real quick. Bond yields have come down significantly. ZB is bid. Hang on, I need, God darn it, man. I just goofed. Hang on, guys. Let me look at this. Yeah. ZB is long, guys. Target is 8:30 seconds. Yeah, there's nothing to do in options. Here is our chart, right? I mean, technically you are long Qs, but I don't want to buy them up here. SPY getting a pullback below VWAP with a gap fill, and SPX doing absolutely nothing. SPX at this point is not tradable. SPY and Qs would be tradable. SPX untradeable. All right, NASDAQ is pulling back, which is cool. ZB on that on NinjaTrader. ZB, if that's the platform you're on. Okay, here we go. Here's our pullback. I still don't have it. Your short is 44. Unless this just holds in here, which would be great for 2 more minutes up here near 50. We're holding volume point of control. We're holding. All right, guys, I have audio back. I know when I lose audio. I mean, if you're watching the screen, it tells you on the screen. Yeah, I know when I lose audio, guys. You don't need to tell me. No, your audio, meaning you can't speak, Mark. When you don't hear me, you can tell audio's off. Yeah, I'll have to yell loud. Nothing going on, guys. Just consolidation. There's no reason to push a button. Absolutely no reason to push a button here. Unless you want to play the guessing game. I mean, it's mostly buyers. I mean, we're setting up for what looks like another breakout. We're wedging up here. But I need the candle close at least above 76 if we're going to try that. And then 80 is our problem. 18 seconds, 15 seconds to the bar close. If we can close above 79, you got to take the long. I'll take it, guys. But I'm up $2,000 in this account. All right, I took it. 80 is the problem. If we can get through 8, now this may fail. But if we get through 80, this thing is off to the races. But this could be a fake breakout. Which is, this got to hold here. This is the trend line. I'm going to add 2. I added 2. I added 2. Back to support. Sitting here. It's not pinging this time. It's holding. I'm out. I'm flat. We're coming down. I'll be short. That could be the fake breakout. This could be the rollover. If this thing bounces again, I'm going to be dipped and shoot. Still holding that damn point of control. All right, audio's back. I think I'll save that. We cannot get above 80. We had a fake breakout. It doesn't want to roll over. There are some sellers. We're down to 1,500. My sense is we're going to roll over. All right, I'm going to short. I'm short 2. Target number 1 is 49. Call it 50. Target 1 is 50. It's on the screen. Came 54. Small buyers coming back in. It's got to stop about here for me, 65. God, this thing is fucking brutal up here. Come on, come down. Rising on small sellers. Come on, seriously? We're getting fake breakouts, guys, on both sides, long and short. That's it. Last trade for me for now. We're getting fake breakouts on both sides. If this candle closes, here comes the high of the day, I think. Yep, there it is. Now it's breaking out. All right, now you're breaking out above 80. So your target now, 91, and above that, 103. 91 and 103. Watch for a back test. We're pushing former 240-minute support here. I can get rid of this zone. That's our resistance. If we break through this, we go to 120. $120. So this is what's got to hold now is 80. We want to hold 80. Make another push up to 95. Here it comes. Next push is to 95. Got to push back through this resistance at 91. This is this damn pivot. If we get above this area in here, I mean, this can go 150. Seriously. The pivot's 90. Right here. This 240-minute resistance. Got buyers. Come on. Push through. Another day high will do it. Hit the day high and go. Get above that pivot. It's gone. It's gone. We should get what we should get to one. We should get to 120 now. It's going to 120, guys. So it gave the fake breakout initially on the long side, which I took. It gave a fake breakdown on the short side. They drew in 595 sellers, me amongst them. Now your target is 120. ES breaks out above 35. They may rotate into the ES for a target at 47. Long ES at 36 quarter. Long ES 36 quarter. This is a daily. Target is 48 here, maybe 45. You might get up to this 50. NASDAQ 122 next target. NASDAQ is a 122 next target. We got no bot trades. Crude has only taken that one trade this morning. It's done nothing. It would have gotten first target, but way late. NASDAQ is up 455. Crude is up 40. ES up 75. YM is down. Gold is up. $120, guys, is where I think we finally head. SPX doing nothing. SPY. Yeah, we could have bought, I guess, 410 calls, but it's trading into resistance. 240-minute charts are approaching overbought. NASDAQ resistance on the 240 is 110 to 120. ES still can't push that zone. 36 quarter would be my entry, 37. That's now support at 90. What was resistance, now support. And then below that has to be 80. Natural gas inventory in 20 minutes. I don't care about it. I'm not trading it, so I don't care. We're not, let's see, SPX. Let me look at that, Deepak. 4,100 calls in the money or 4,110. I mean, SPX should get us to 4,120, right? But we're going to need help. ES isn't breaking out yet. If ES breaks out above 37, you can take those SPX calls. You're going to need ES. All right, it's on top of it. All right, ES is going. You can buy those calls. ES is starting to move up above that support resistance level. $41.10s. NASDAQ with 3,400 buyers. Here comes your push. There's ES. We're into resistance again on the NASDAQ. If we push out, if this can, I don't know that it can or cannot, but there are 4,300 buyers. If this can push through 30, we're going 150. We're going to get to 150 on the give or take here. Maybe not without a pullback, but we're going to 150. You can get in at 96 aggressively. You can get in here at 17. Pushing through. Look at this, man. Where was this move yesterday on good CPI? All right, so we pinged off that former resistance or that resistance on a 4-hour chart. Now they're going to bid it right through. 5,000 net buyers. Holy cannoli. You're seeing guys, this could be an epic trend day. Deepak, if I were you and you're holding 5, at 120, maybe you sell 3 and hold 2 for 41.30. You may get a small rejection. ES pulling back a little bit, but nothing. We're holding that resistance here. I don't know. I'm not going to tell you how to trade. But if this thing blows up, ES can see 4160 quick. What's today? 13th. I still hate trend days. Sold 3 at 1390. Nice. I think you can get a massive breakout here, Deepak. You may get a small rejection at that 4120, but look, this zone on the ES is insignificant. If this breaks above 50, you're going 160. Riddle me this, Batman. NASDAQ target now 150. No cooling off. Here you are at that 120 level, Deepak. No slowing down here, guys. It's just unadulterated buying. And, you know, I told you guys yesterday or maybe the day before, we had hedge funds and institutions were the biggest short position since 2011. The data came in better than expected. If they have to unwind these short positions, there's no slowing this freight train down. There is no slowing this down. Here's a small ping on the SPX, but I personally think this isn't coming back very far. If you're not in, just watch the fireworks, guys. There's nowhere to get in up here unless you're a breakout trader and keep taking breakout trades. I myself will not. Consolidating just below that level, ES as well. If anybody took the ES at 37, 36 quarter, you got to 46 quarter. You got 10 handles on the ES if you took ES. Anybody take it? Okay, Randy. All right, SPX. Martin, nice. Yeah, 410 calls I should have bought earlier because the strength was in the SPYs. I mean, look at your chart. So here's SPX, right? We finally got the breakup. SPX probably gets 4130. You're going to have resistance here at 22. You can carry this forward. This is going to be your resistance from day before yesterday, Deepak. Above that zone, I'm not going to carry it all the way over, but above that zone, you're going to get that zone. Above 35, this thing goes hog wild. Here's SPYs. This was the trade on SPYs coming through VWAP. I know we're trading into that moving average, but that's the trade. 409. above the moving averages, 409. You're going to have resistance here. Nice job, Arjan. Bought SPYs. Guys, these guys have only been in one class on the options. Arjan bought them at 41 cents. They're 74 now. All right, so watch this area here on SPY, Arjan and Randy. That's going to be resistance. I'll just carry it over to here. Above that, you get 412. Nice job, Deepak. Up 26. Okay, Mike. SPY, SPX, what are you in? And here's Q's. This was a no-brainer here at 15. 15.55 with my stop at 14.63. I didn't take it. SPY paid 71 cents. Okay. I'm watching SPY. SPY just needs to get through. SPY's target is 111.40. That's your target on SPY. And we'll get there eventually. 411.40. That's first area resistance. All right, NASDAQ, they're not getting me on a short again. Back end day. Go ahead and be prudent. They're not sucking me in. They got me once. If we break out above 40, this is another zipper. I'd like to see the pullback to 101. Just NASDAQ's up 175, ES up 24 handles, YM up 100. YM could be the big winner tomorrow with bank stocks reporting. EMD flat, basically up 1 point, and Russell up 15. Gold up $31. Just had another winning trade. Crude is threatening along on the bot. All right, so NASDAQ is at make or break here, guys, on the 60-minute chart. We're at the top of the 60-minute cloud. If we break above that 60-minute cloud, we get 150. Maybe 155. Looks like we're building a bull flag up here on NASDAQ. Holy shnikes, a bot trade. NASDAQ short on the bot. It's going to have to break below 19 if it's coming down. Current 3-minute bar looks like it's going to close a doji. Did. If you guys want to try an order flow long, it would be 33 as your long. Tough trade, but 33 would be the long. I'd really rather, here's what I'd like to see on NASDAQ, right? We got this flag and we've got this trend line support. I'd like to see it pull all the way back to 100 and then go again. Doesn't look like it's going to happen. Sellers are weaklings today. Really weak. Momentum is still strong to the upside. 140's resistance. If this breaks, though, it's going 150 from here. If it breaks. This son of a gun may still get target. Look at this. It's got a shot right back to entry. I wouldn't have believed it. I don't think it breaks 8, maybe. Bot just auto shut off because it's hit its daily goal at $500, assuming it gets target. There it is. Broke 18. We're coming into the bottom of the channel. So the NASDAQ bot is over $500. Even if it gets taken out, should be over 500. Target is 101. Fake breakout again. Lower highs. Bottom of the thing. There's 105. We're back to value area high. All right, done with that. It's up 780. Done. Yeah, YM bot is short. Yes, it is. Told you it was looking toppy. We had 900 sellers in the previous 3-minute bar. This could bounce back up to 125. I had a target or support at 101. We came 104. If this rolls today, and I suspect we will get a pullback at some point today. I mean, it's a long way back. ES trying to move back up. Buyers coming back in. YM bot, you piece of shoot. Crude is going to go long on the bot. Crude is long on the bot. I mean, I had the trail on, if you're paying attention. And now I have it on break even. Why? Why would I go back to break even? Because we're chopping around in small little ranges now. The breakout crap is done. We're making another move on SPX. I mean, this is the place. This is the place that, if you're going to use, the trail, this is the place to use the trail. It's trying to move up here, guys. You can't use them combined. They don't. They don't work combined. You'll have to turn one on to turn one off. So if you have break even and auto trail on simultaneously, the break even will take over. If you turn it off, the trail will take over. It's all in the videos, man. It's all in the videos. I know there's hours. I know there's hours of videos to watch. YM only gave me one contract. That's an odd set for two, filled one. This could come all the way back down to 90. Same to you, Francisco. Guys, if you would give me 1 minute. We are getting close to a breakdown, is what it's looking like. I rather like SPX puts 4100s, but it may be early. Europe is good. Listen, Europe is no. I would take your profits, Mike. Listen, we've been up all morning. I'm not saying we can't get another burst, but I suspect they're going to let Europe hold the bag overnight. It's usually how it works. Now, they could just be pulling shorts. We're still holding. I can fill this out a little more. We've had a false break here a couple of times and a false break here. If we close below this trend line, we're going to get a pullback. Now we've done it once, and I took the short, and it failed. It gave me ticks, but failed. Crude's getting a bid here on the bot. I mean, look, if this closes below that trend line, there's sellers here, but they're small. It doesn't look like it's going to close below the trend line, so it's immaterial. This thing can't come 3 ticks. 2 more ticks to target. It actually hit target and didn't fill it. All right. No idea. All right, we're going back up from here. It's trying to go back up. We held the trend line, and we probably bounced back to 26. The only way, I mean, if I extrapolate this out, we could sell somewhere between 11 o'clock and 11:30, get a roll. All right, you can have this. That's going to finish down. I don't care. Gold is not going to get a bounce. That's up on the day. NASDAQ up on the day. Crude. I like the longs, but this may not close until we're out of the room. And ES hit target but didn't fill it. Maybe top of the hour move. I don't know, fellas. They've run a long way today. NASDAQ has run a long way today. Let me take a look at equities. Starting to see some red. Applied Materials is now red. Baidu is red. HX is red. JP Morgan, Goldman Sachs down slightly. Walmart down. FedEx down. None of these were red earlier. GM down. There was no red earlier. We held trend line again, broke out of the bull flag from down here at 115. Done with that. Not worth watching. I mean, I ideally, I'd like to see. I would have liked to have seen a damn pullback, but it doesn't look like we're going to get one. Maybe after Europe leaves, they'll try to trap them up here. Nice job, Michael. How many contracts did you buy? Arjan made money. Deepak made money. I don't know how Randy did. I'm assuming he did. Nice job. I mean, I would probably sell 4160 if the ES gets up there. Nice job, Deepak. He's flat. Deepak made 3560 on 10 SPX call contracts. Yeah, 10 SPX calls. This crude trade is doing absolutely nothing. Gold sold off. All right. I don't care what. That's good enough. That's done. This is too damn slow for me. Looks like ES wants to push to, I'm sorry, NASDAQ wants to push to 37. If you guys want to try a quick hitter. One more push to 35 to 37. I'll go over bot trades, fellas. For the record, these are two PA accounts I traded today. A 240 and a 310. So 550 on DA accounts. Rid of that. See you tomorrow, Stuart. If we get this close here, fellas, I'm going to sell it. $40 seconds. If it closes below this trend line, I'm going to sell it. Got sellers, 600. Got to close below this trend line. It is. Let's see if they jam me again on the short. They sold 550 and 200 buyers came right in. This is where I'll kill it. $220 buyers in here. 230. Yeah. It's a trend day, fellas. It's a trend day. Every time sellers come in, they get jammed. You are a scum-sucking leech. Scum-sucking leech. All right, guys, it's 11 o'clock. ES finished down 62 bucks. 62 bucks. Looks like they're going to get one more run into the close, or at least into value area high at 26 quarter. Crude finished up 10 bucks, although if I'd have kept this trade through the news, it did get target, would have been 200 bucks. And that looks like it's going to go to target as well. Could have been a $400 day. NASDAQ up 780. YM down. I just caught the long. I just caught the long with a 10 piece. Kiss my ass. Get me on the short. I got him on the long. Got him with a 10 bagger, fellas. There we go. 1285. YM 660 down. And gold 1160 up. So let's make a change, guys. Weekly totals. So the bots, so here's where we're at. Bots were up 1228 today. Combine accounts, which was 530, went down to 200 and change. Closes at 1,285. And then PA accounts, I traded 2 for 550. So all in all, another very green day. Anybody have any questions? Anybody, guys? Everybody, is there anybody that did not have a great day? Anybody? Yeah, hopefully at 1 o'clock. All right, well, I'll see you at 1 o'clock, Patrick. Hopefully at 1 o'clock, this volatility remains. Scott, were you in at the open? Did you take the longs early on? Bond auction at 1 o'clock. That'll help. That'll help. Okay. And you didn't make money with those longs? Okay. Fellas, I will see everybody tomorrow morning to wrap up the week. If you're in the options class tomorrow, I have sent the link. If for some reason you do not have it, email me. I will see my 1 o'clock guys in 2 hours. The bots. I closed this trade because of, news, PPI, but it went to target. So that's $200 I don't have. And if this gets here to 210, this could have been up $410 opposed to 400. It looks to me like we'll get target. Yeah, man. Yes, the 1 p.m. session is. You're welcome, Raul. The 1 p.m. session is open to anybody. It's $199 a month, but next month will be the last month I do it until September. I don't do it June, July, or August. It's way too dang slow. Breaking out again, fellas. 150 target. Josh said it's worth it. We generally have no issues doing 1 or 2 trades and making our $500 and getting out. Now, yesterday, did we make money yesterday? No, I don't think so. I don't recall. Terrible. I can't remember what we did yesterday. Guys, have a wonderful afternoon. I will see everyone tomorrow. If anybody needs me, send me an email. 1 o'clock, guys, 2 hours. Be blessed, fellas.